Oh yeah.
Alexander William.
Yeah.
.ii, you seem like a total cunt.
He's not wrong.
And I've been through these as well already, and the word cunt is used high.
Yeah.
Which I think fits in brand with your shit.
Being a cunt is on brand for me.
The use of the word cunt is very on brand for you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I obviously I think I'm a nice guy. I reckon.
I think you're a nice guy as well, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. That's
But
it.
I think where a lot of these people come from,
Yeah.
cunt might be a big, massive word, and where
No, the Australians they say it as a
endearment,
Yeah,
and
good
where
one.
we come from as well, like where I come from as well, my old man and that would call me that regularly, and it didn't mean as deep as what I think these people think it means.
they think it cuts deep.
They think it's
Like,
hurt.
each time they hit me with it. Do you know what I mean? The sharp T on the cunt.
Yeah,
I'm getting done left, right, and centre.
Billy Dennis _
Oh yeah.
pictures him sipping cocktails in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Says, "You're a piece of shit, and I'm looking forward to seeing you."
Oh yeah. My breath sounds like an iron. What's he looking at me for?
Yeah. And how long is this now? This got to be a year ago, 2 years ago.
I don't know. It's all from across time, isn't it?
This account was definitely created just to write this message because it's a crazy.
It's birthed out of hatred.
Yeah. This account is just pure. Be a shame if your shop burnt down, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I tell you what. I don't think anyone that sends like threatening violence is on the violence, but it is quite a raw threat to make.
But it's also a non-confrontational.
But that is
thing.
confrontation. What? It'd be because he's not saying like
He hasn't got to see you to do it.
he's like read between the lines, pal. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'll do it. I'm just saying it'd be a shame
it'd be
if
a
it
shame
happened.
if something happened bad.
Wink, wink.
Also, he doesn't have to bump into you to do it.
Yeah.
He can do that like a ninja at night or something.
Yeah, like when people go over graffiti in the night when they feel brave with their powers.
Also, how do you feel about that? Burn my shop down. But what for over what these DMs are over? This is nuts.
Yeah, I think it's nice to know that I inspire a lot of feeling in people. Do you know what I mean? Like they're feeling away.
Somehow you've managed to fucking get this out of these people somehow.
Did you see out of all the hate that I sent you one from my old man. Did you see that
he's
one?
enjoying it.
Yeah, he's like he said like you've upset fucking millions. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I like that though. That's how it should be as well. Right. I can't even read this with kids here. You don't deserve to be a tattoo artist. Wanker.
No.
By Jesse Ellie.
Maybe.
Do you know what I noticed?
What, I don't deserve it?
You don't deserve
What, should I be stripped of my
something that you've built.
my knighthood and that?
Yeah. Also, it's kind of like if they're saying you don't deserve to be they're kind of saying that you've built something in a way.
Yeah, I think well, obviously it's an uneducated like view of me. Do you know what I mean? I know my story. I know that whole world never wanted me involved. I did my own thing. I did it from hotels and I built my own name and did it with the internet. Whereas I think they see people that come up the shop way and think I'm one of them mugs. Do you know what I mean? So I think, like, it's basically can I speak to the manager attitude of like, get him fired. But what if you're self-made?
What if I don't work for no one?
I'm gonna look at the man in the mirror.
As Wiley would say, that's riling them up, bruv.
Rylan?
Riling them up.
Oh, riling them up. Yeah, he riles them up too much, though. I reckon.
R-Trace R92. Picture of him and his missus in there.
Is she a moose?
I can't really tell, but what I can tell from the picture is that she probably pays for everything in that relationship.
The trousers?
The hat, like when the front of the shop, I reckon he's round her kind of thing. And he's saying, you are the biggest cunt going.
Yeah.
It's the use of the word cunt, thinking that it's a deeper thing for me that does me over.
Yeah, but it's like I had this with other things. Yeah, certain people. I'm thinking about graffiti. Like I think I had a problem with someone, and then I relentlessly went for them, and then people were like, oh, you're such a big bully.
What,
You're a
someone
big bully, this and
prodded?
that. Yeah, and I was thinking, bruv, if you start something and then I do something back, that doesn't make me the bully. But
Makes you-
if you call me a bully, it lets me understand you obviously think I'm this big scary thing. Do you know what I mean?
And
Because I don't see no one bullying me.
These people are very sheltered, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's what I get from it. Smellies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone in here is white with dreadlocks. Somebody in these
Yeah.
comments is white with dreadlocks.
I think it's lack of experience. Do you know what I mean? Like these people live in their bubble, their world, and then but they have the window to the other world through the internet. Like their blower shows them everything else that's outside, and when they come across something that fucking stirs them up.
I remember though when even just doing things we was doing and that, and we was talking about being cancelled and that, just as a whole thing, and you saying no one can be cancelled.
No, unless you can cancel yourself. Like certain bres move mad, and I reckon like the ones. Now I'm thinking about the tattoo community. Certain men get called out for certain behaviours, and delete their account, and they get all like weird and maybe like send an apology or something. They're guilty bres anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you? Yeah. I don't.
If I'm guilty of being a cunt, I never made out I weren't.
Also, it's on brand for you.
Yeah. Well,
Like this next comment that I'm reading out says like Mr. Arrogant. It's not arrogance. It's I'm solid in myself, innit?
yeah. Well, people mistake fucking confidence for arrogance.
I
innit?
think people on the internet are not solid in themselves and then get upset when they see someone who's
Yeah.
happy with who they are. You know what I mean?
But more time it'd be bres whose missus follow me. I mean, don't forget when I had the big account and all the sexual interest, I had a lot of bres missus
Yeah.
sliding in their DMs and relationships break up over it and things like that. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
nice. Monge too.
Yeah, probably. I'd never seen my boat either. I weren't doing things like this. I was
Yeah.
always on the shy boy. Do you know what I mean? Don't look at me, I'm shy.
Would you? Alright, cool.
Good.
You're gonna get You're gonna get what's coming to you, Mr. Arrogant. Be careful. I know where you are.
Where you are in general,
In general.
he knows where I am. What's their name?
Viva Vegan Co. Vegan stinks. Vegan stink. That's white
stinks.
dreadlocks. See the
Yeah,
white
yeah.
dreadlocks I was talking about? That's them.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
Right, let's have a look what this
I'm
picture.
shaking in my boots.
Do you know what it is as well? Like the next one is that the activity that is in their profile picture just fits this group of people that leave comments and that. They're skiing.
Okay.
That screams,
Yeah.
mama, papa.
Most of the hate I ever get is off like white middle class. That's like my target demographic of people that like really fucking hate me.
Because I
is
think
them lot.
they think you're like them. Sometimes I think because of the whole mysterious thing before having the boat out and that, sometimes I think they think you're one of them and then you went off and done something.
Yeah.
When they don't know.
I'm strayed off the plan, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it? The vineyard. You
Yeah,
left the
yeah.
vineyard, bro.
Yeah, my old man likes that one, isn't it?
That's a good one. You should talk about that one as well. I want to hear that one. What people actually think.
what
People, they've made up a lot of shit
Spreading
about
rumours and that.
what your backstory is. Yeah.
but not malicious rumours. They're spreading like ones that are like that I wish were true. It
Who
was
comes
like-
from money, mate? I wish I did. I
um,
was on Smash.
the one I got was being French as well, like being like freighted and French.
You know what's good? I don't know how to read it out, but you know what's good about the French one?
Being suspected French.
Someone called you a fagoot.
Yeah, well,
spelled
faggot.
Faggot.
Well, that's my favourite. That's the favourite insult I've ever had in my whole life. Like baguette with an F. Oh, that's the jokest one.
That's what I love it when they're creative. I love it when they're creative, but then I also like the straight up you cunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one is from Alex Carr. Ha ha ha. Nah, you're actually a cunt. The fuck?
He thought it was funny first.
Yeah. It is a funny old scenario anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Type in ha ha ha. Would they separate ha's as well? Ha space ha space ha.
Nah. All capitals.
So he's moving like the Joker.
I even see someone getting onto you saying you think you're sick because you only use capitals. It's crazy. To
Oh,
look
wait.
at writing on a phone and get that angry is fucking insane, bruv.
But to all caps.
To all cats and but he shouted at me.
I think it's easier to read.
Yeah. You're trash. Laugh my arse off. Thank God my tattoo artist is way better than you. Lame ass SoundCloud rapper.
Bro, the thank God my tattoo artist is a very weird thing. That's something else.
How do you feel about claiming tattoo artists?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's something that's weird. Like, you're my tattoo guy.
Do you claim clients?
But I'm happy if I tattoo someone and they go get tattooed by people I like and work I like or whatever. Do what you want. I never claim to. I think it's like a weird thing.
But is it
and-
a thing? It's a thing.
But it's things that weirdos do. Windy. It's like to try and like. I reckon it's part of the finesse. Like, come on, you're my guy, innit? You're my
Like a
guy.
barber?
Bust me.
Like barber when
Yeah,
he sees you
but-
new trim.
But just because you're the client, it doesn't mean that like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel about the tattoo community when all this shit happened and all these people was in your DMs that?
Pussies. Bres that were like on a. Like, obviously, brother, I knocked about and went around the world and met people, certain people that were fucking like. What I did with that style, with that thing, I took that to places that never had it and bumped into people that were on their similar like internet rise. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was basically like the time where like people were blowing up off their own graft on the internet, yeah? And we tended to like meet each other through the internet things. They fucked with me heavy, but as soon as like the idea of the internet turning against them, they get shook. Do you know what I mean? Because they think, oh, I've got
That's mad.
100,000 followers, and like they basically attribute like a following to like a value. Like, because I've got these followers are the important thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if an opinion, bruv, basically, you're just fucking subject to other people's opinions of you, and you're gonna be a pussy your whole life. Do you know what I mean? If someone says, if you're not, like doing this, then we don't like you, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll do that then. And it's like, oh, well, you've done this now that upsets
live
us.
like that, bro.
But there's no one group of people. Do you know what I mean? You can't please everyone. Like, I'm aware that the way I am rubs up a lot of people the wrong way. Like, that's cool with me.
But it's genuine though.
But genuine
If-
rub-ups.
You say it to me all the time. You're a muggy guy to people, bro. That's who I am, bro. I can't help that, bro.
Bro, sorry, you made me sound like a bad friend. Like I'm telling you.
No, I fucking like it. I'm like, yeah, I stand on what I stand on, bro.
Yeah. No, I rate it.
But how do you feel
rate
about
it.
people like feeling like something that happened in your career taints theirs? How does that work?
Brother, association. No one wants to be associated. Like, they want to be associated to the success and say like, that's my boy, you know. He
And
does
the thing you
this
do
and
need
that.
to say about all this, all these people still chatted to you the whole time.
Yeah.
No one really, in real life, disassociated themselves, really. They done it for image, for their careers.
Yeah. I think
Because I've seen you, I've been about you, there's still a lot of people bad, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think but you never know what people say when I'm not there, innit? Do you know what I mean? But then that's not for me. If you
Yeah.
don't say it around me, it's not for me. And if anything, it makes you a pussy. If you come around me, spud me, be like, aye, safe, Trap, you good, mate? I
Yeah.
love seeing this, or whatever compliments they give in person. If they then go and chat to the power and be like, no, that bro's a dickhead, isn't it? You're a prick. Because I wouldn't do that. Anyone who I spud and say safe to, that's my feelings. If I don't spud you and I don't rate you, you know about it.
And that's kind of how this started as well, isn't it?
I can't see that one.
No, that's kind of how these messages started, is you standing on you and being you, innit?
Yeah.
You can't change that. It was worth it, and it's been good.
Well,
read.
it's a mixture of things, isn't it? Like a big bulk of them, like for being rude to a customer, and they did the TikTok, and that got like quite a lot of bad messages. But I've had mad, like way before that, for years I've been getting fucking all these types of things. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not new to me. At that point, it's water off a duck's back, innit?
Ms. Red 7895.
Named and shamed.
Boo, you suck. Bit of a classic.
Yeah. Would you know what that is?
To go out your way is
I
nuts.
say that, but you know what it is, yeah? It's like people treat like something that's happening on the internet like a spectator sport. And they disassociate like you being a real person, and it's like footballers on a telly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, fuck you, you're shit, da da da.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They don't associate
People
that
have
with
never.
Brer.
It's like sports. There'll be a load of fat guys in a pub screaming at a kid who's in the best shape of his life, making millions of pounds, telling him he's a prick and shit. That's what it is.
He's slow in that.
Killian Harper, shitty human. You don't. For what?
Took it to the human level.
Human level.
Yeah.
Jessie Smith. Oh,
Chapping.
Jessie Smith's a bottle girl.
A bottle girl.
Yeah.
Oh, what, like?
She does the firework thing.
Yeah. All right. Go on.
Bit of a cunt, ain't you?
Yeah.
I tell you who's a cunt. People who buy bottles of fireworks.
Yeah. That's It's quite childish, isn't it?
I've got to say, I'm not
Sparklers,
going to say anything else apart from this. A lot of females in here. Do you feel that? Do you think it's because you're male?
But it's also for any man doing this, that's a feminine trait. I'm a masculine, manly man. Yeah. I've never DM'd someone like nothing negative. Do you know what I mean? I ain't got the time.
It's like
to think about
you
another
think
man
I've
like that.
ever left a comment on a YouTube video. It's like that type of thing, isn't it? Like, it's
But
nuts.
that's a female thing to do. Women are like that. Women are the ones that create like the fake profiles to leave a comment and say bad things. And then some of them get so brave they do it on their own account. But that's a woman trait. That's a female thing to do.
Curtis _White.
Yeah.
He's got a wine glass in his hand and smelling the wine in the glass.
Sounds like a bitch iron.
Yeah. You are the worst tattooer ever. #give up. I reckon that's a Pinot Grigio on the go, 100%. And
Why
like
did he hit me with the
the
hashtag?
gel back hair thing as well was nuts.
Oh, he's a slick cunt.
It's all of this stuff is from a certain demographic.
Yeah.
It's white people,
Yeah.
the stink of money,
Yuppies.
but are having a gap year and not using soap. That's what it stinks of. N. Riddle, he's got his boat out, little Freddie Mercury tash. Yeah, we have to blur his kid out. Literal fucking trash. A 6-year-old could come up with better designs than you can. I hope that's his daughter and not his missus. Because with that tash, that looks like that could be his missus. I'm hoping we'll blow out the kid's face, but I'm hoping
But it's 6 years
that's
old.
not his other half. Do you reckon he's done 6 years old as if to say, my kid can do better than you?
Yeah, but he's not got his kid involved, isn't it? Smart.
It is smart because we would have come for her as well.
Yeah. What, challenged to a draw off?
Yeah.
So you could draw better?
All right, cool. Martin Stanger, yeah?
Go on.
And his profile picture is like a little blue alien,
Right.
and next to it says, I'm fag, ? This is who they're dealing with here today.
Yeah, alright.
And it says, you suck.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But if he's a gay, then he sucks, doesn't he?
It's a bit, it's just mad. Lewis Gott, 83, cunt. Do you know what? There's a high chance that these are all the same people. A few of these are higher chance they're the same people. Oh, I like this one. This guy's got his boat out. He's got an indie rock band. And that is a thrifted jacket, 1,000,000%. No
thrifty boy.
posts.
Go on.
I can't really read his name. It says, you're a right cunt, pal.
Hit me with a pal.
It's the C word for me
Yeah, that crops up a lot.
that's being used like it's fucking deadly.
Do you know what I actually find more offensive in that? Pal. Pal, chief,
It's boy,
champ,
isn't it?
boy,
Yeah.
anything like that is fucking muggy.
Yeah.
I dislike it big time.
Right. We've got the creme de la creme now. And I'm purposely picked this one with at in because you sent it to me without that as well. It's _club9_, yeah?
Go on.
You have 24 hours to refund her or you will end up dead. This is principle. We don't play. We can set you up or trace you. Either way, we will wipe you out. I say we, I mean the Russian men that work for my father.
Bro, do you know what's jokes?
To do that with your face out,
It's nuts.
It's fucking crazy. That is the one that I see that should have been on a burner account.
Yeah, but I put that up on my story, yeah, and then I was getting followed and comments and all my shit from someone made an Instagram called. It's like at Russian men that work for my father. But whoever that is
That
sick.
screams mama and papa.
But no, it's also like movie talk. Do you know what I mean? It's like
It is. It's
yeah,
not real bullshit. Bro. No one speaks like that. Anyone who has naughty Russians on their team, they don't speak like that. I'm gonna go follow her after. Right, little Trev.
Wait,
Yes.
hold on. That kind of suggests that the old man has flexed to his own daughter. I've got some naughty, and he's not Russian.
Which is nuts when he's probably a farmer.
But like what?
He drinks IPA.
And has met some drunk Polish bro in the pub who's
Yeah.
got an
Hey,
accent.
did you see that tattooist, what he did?
Yeah.
I feel like if you had hitmen as well, ringing them up for that, they'd be fuming.
Yeah.
They'd be like, you're taking the piss.
Yeah. I think it's quite raw. I've had loads of threats in my time of like, you know, the one that does me the most is when someone says they're gonna go get someone.
Yeah, it's pussy.
I'll tell a quick one here, yeah? I won't mention names because it's not my story to tell, but a pal that I write with, yeah? And was painting somewhere you're allowed, and him and someone else tried to do something outside of where you're allowed, and some woman...
Which don't matter, does it though?
Yeah, but them ends is battered in graph anyway, it doesn't matter. So they was doing that, and some woman shouted off her balcony, oh, hey, like, fuck off, this and that, and was getting all mad. And they said to her, fuck off, yeah? Then they come back and was telling us the story of, like, why they come back early and didn't finish their thing. And then, as they're telling us, this bird come with her son, and he's all fucking...
She backed it. She backed the talk.
But the son was amped. Who told my mum fuck off? And to be fair to my pal said I did, but she was swearing at us first. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't need to escalate this. So she was shouting off her balcony, we shouted back, and we've left as well. So we've done what she wanted. There should be no problems here, yeah? And he said, all right, cool. And this kid was getting amped as well. Go, watch, all right, cool. You wait here, watch. And I said to my pal, bruv, don't let him go home and go get something. Do you know what I mean? Fucking do him now, yeah? My pal approached him to go get him, and he backed out like a big knife and that. And everyone all like stands back and and gives it the whoa. And started cussing him, calling him like a pussy. Why are you getting the knife out? Do you know what I mean? He would have had a fair straightening with you. We're not going to rush him. Do you know what I mean? And then the mum, she's on the phone, yeah, speaking to the old man, and she's like, watch, Dad's coming, you lot are fucked now, Dad's coming, yeah? And then, well, I had the conversation with everyone there, yeah? Everyone's all fucking just had a knife out and debating what's going on, like whether to leave, and I'm thinking, I'm going to finish my dub, and I'm not worried, because think about that. No one's going to be like, someone just told me fuck off.
So you come and get smoked.
Come out and come get Aggie, yeah, over it. They're in this park. I think the old man, like, I called it, I said it to everyone, if they come back with a knife, we'll throw bottles at them, whatever, don't run away, because they'll catch whoever on their own. And then, as I'm saying it to them, man, like, there's no way he's coming. Think about it, like, logically, like, any reasonable man is going to stay away from that and just tell his son and his missus, like, fuck him anyway. Do you know what I mean? Who cares? As I say that, the old man comes running around the corner, big Sainsbury's for Life bag, big brown handle hanging out the side. The kid's now got on a big black puffer, zipped up, face all like tucked in his thing. And he's brandished the little pistol. Yeah? And he's gone straight
the
for
little
my pal.
Lowski one.
Yeah. Got like a little brass pistol, you know, like the brasses keep on the...
in France.
In their garter. That thing around their leg. He had one of them. He started chasing my pal with it. And my pal was saying to him, put the gun away. Put the gun away and fight, innit? Actually, some man have ran, and I've never seen them again to this day. Like they jetted far, but that's an example of me thinking like, because you couldn't draw me out, you couldn't tell me, come do this. Someone's told me fuck off.
Because I respect my own time.
Yeah, exactly. But some people are low level nutters, innit?
Lickle _Trev. You're a fat mug, bruv. Got to get hundreds of people to leave a bad review and get your dumb ass fired.
But bro, leave
Leaving
a
a
review
review?
where? Like what? Like Yelp? That's a talk to the manager. That's a like.
This man tattoos out of Premier Inns. Are you going to leave a fucking review?
I've got my own
out?
studio now. I'm
Yeah, you got your own studio now, but bro, they don't know this. They only know what they've seen on the internet.
Yeah, they want to talk. Can I speak to the manager?
And branding wise, to think they're gonna leave a review of you somewhere is fucking nuts.
But all right, cool. I had this with a barber. Yeah, he was getting it on the internet, on his reviews, on his Google reviews. I'll show him to you after. Yeah, and it was like, I booked in and I turned up and he had someone and he told me he couldn't do it, and they left like a 1-star review, like and they said the customer service was terrible. Yeah, and he's replied to it and said, you ain't a customer, you ain't paid for nothing.
Yeah.
So you can't
review something
can't
you
be
haven't
bad
had.
customer service if you're not a customer. Same with all these
That's
people
actually a fucking good point. What can he leave a bad review about?
that I've upset him.
One, where does he leave it? Two,
Yeah.
you've not purchased nothing.
Also makes me think that a lot of these people are young. Do you know what I mean? Like they
Blindly
think
following.
people care. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
to
Like,
blindly follow. He wants to be outraged at something.
yeah.
Little Trev is looking for hardship in his
Yeah.
life.
He's got the teenage hormones raging in
Yeah.
him. I reckon, hear what, yeah, just the last thing on this subject. Anyone who knows me, there's a nice like level of respect. I know what I'm on. Do you know what I mean? There's also been people who have come to get a tattoo and have said, like, I expected you to be this type of way because of, I don't know, like pictures on the internet or stories they've heard or things like that.
Yeah.
And expect me to, I don't know, be fucking absolutely insane. And then they're like very, very appreciative and they like very much that.
You'd be surprised people's perception on other people, on that's in general how people look at you is nuts, bro.
Yeah, I think it's like the internet multiplier. If you see something on the internet, you could, like, I've done it like when I had peas in my hand or something. I've had like, I don't know, like 10 racks in my hand on a flex, like, look at
all of a
this,
sudden-
and people are like, oh, man, you know he's got 50 racks. You know, you see my man post 100 racks. You know what I mean? It gets all ridiculous.
Hugh Carty. Hugh's got another suspicious moustache.
Yeah.
Maybe come up with your own designs, you stupid prick.
I mean, I design all my shit, innit? But
Nothing new under the sun. Nothing's new under the sun. But to say, it's weird, isn't it? For someone who is known for fucking pushing their own design,
Hugh is a stupid name.
it's a crazy name.
I could do without any Hugh
Yeah.
ever. Like, I don't need
Yeah.
your money. I don't need your nothing.
Yeah,
Hugh.
it's up there with like Carter and Ollie. Felix is up there with Hugh is up there with Felix. Well, right. I want to end on this one because it's
Go
the
on.
fucking craziest one ever. Yeah. Jake.Chell. And we're going to zoom in on him because he's there. He's a man who's not used shampoo in a while. Yeah. It says, N-word, kill yourself. I will fucking rape your little sister and shove a tattoo gun up your disgusting mother's arse, you dirty fucking C-word. Your whole mother fucked up by not aborting a piece of shit loser like yourself, Mane, like Gucci Mane, like, not man. I really hope you fucking die.
Do you reckon he's got into character for that one? Because he's a white, isn't it?
So, yeah.
he's
So he's put
like
tongue
got
on
into
everything.
character. He's
Like, he's put an accent on when he's written that.
yeah.
An American one as well, because I'm telling you now, Jake Chell was not American. Yeah.
How's he spelt the first word? Was
So,
it ER or
this is
A?
what I wanted to ask you. So how does this work now? So you had an argument over a tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake Chell says in your DMs he wants to rape people in your family. He's called you the N-word. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does this work now? Does Jake Chell get these messages now? Because he's that scan out there. So does he now get what we've been reading through that you've got? You had the dispute over a tattoo design and he's been racist, said he's going to rape people and all that. So how does this work out for him now? In this Gen Z millennial little weirdo thing, how does this work out for him now?
He's
I'll tell you how
done.
it works out. I'll tell you how it works out.
He's done the crime
Yep.
that he's outraged about.
Yep.
But
yep.
more raw.
Outrageously more.
Yeah, he's what, it's like poker. It's like, I see a 10 and I raise you all in. He went all in.
He's going, I'll take your... Well, he can't. What's he took? He took a dispute over a design and been racist and said he's going to sexually assault people.
It's quite cried.
But in this mad internet thing, he will not get what you have had because he's just a wiener from nowhere.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time people attack from what they feel about themselves. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever they perceive me as or to be. Do you know what I mean? Like when people have said to me like your tattoos are shit, that's because they feel a way about how much success I'm getting from tattooing. If someone says something about my graffiti, then I know. Do you know what I mean? It's like
all these comments are kind of looking up at someone.
Yeah,
they're not looking down on no one, are they?
No, I don't acknowledge someone that I think is beneath me, especially like in a negative way. Do you know what I mean? I'm not on like some fucking dickhead thing if I think something about someone. Do you know what I mean? But if someone's a negative and they're beneath the level of like
an outrageous comment. This is actually what you get nicked for.
What is that?
Does this make us snitches? Because the N-word one and the rape one, you get arrested for this. And we've just made a video cracking up about it instead, yeah?
There's quite a lot of them. I like the N-words coming from whites and like threats like that.
When you deep, it's mind-blowing to me. Do you know what's mind-blowing as well? I hope everyone that did fuck you off, yeah, and say that, oh, turn their back and that, I hope they see that that's what you was getting, yeah, over a tattoo design. And now you see why I say and talk the way I talk, bruv. Cause, do you think it's the face thing?
What? That they couldn't see my face?
Other tattoo artists don't get this. I'm telling you now, they don't get this. If the same situation happened with 9 out of 10 tattoo artists, they don't get this because they don't show their character, a lot of them, and they're not an online presence.
Yeah, I guess if they got nothing to attack.
Yeah, you don't know them. You don't know. You put a lot out there.
Yeah.
These people. It would be interesting. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, that situation rolls over into so many people, and this doesn't happen because of it.
Yeah. I've seen tattoo artists get cancelled, but that's when they're like rapey or something. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
This is a dispute over design.
Yeah. Yeah. I think yeah. If you're like timid in nature, and but I don't think any of these people have tattoos or like get tattoos or. Do you know what I mean?
You're right there. You might have a point there. I don't reckon they've got tattoos. Not in that realm.
If you're not outside, matter of fact, you don't even need to be outside. I tattoo a lot of people that like have professions that are like respectable or they work like a normal job or students or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like just fucking your average Joes and whoever else.
Appreciate the art. Yeah.
Yeah. Them people, when they come, they're not expecting nothing mad, and they're also as respectful as you are when you fucking go into any shop or when you do any business transaction when you buy something. Do you know what I mean? I think if even if I worked, yeah, obviously I'm never going to be a barista, but if I was working in Starbucks, yeah, and someone called me a mug or done something like that, not saying that I've got an ill temperament, I'll dash my coffee, do something mad.
It's still going to be the same outcome.
I'll definitely speak to you in the same manner. Like, not out of like not having a control over nothing or...
It makes me wonder, well, I already know the answer to my question. What do these people work as? I know what they work. They're on a gap year for a start, yeah? But then what do you work as? Because I work in construction, and cunt is not a bad word on construction. Like, it's...
But especially if you're being a cunt...
Is kind of not... Like, I've seen it happen, you know what I mean?
A lot of people are talking like they've never been punched in the face.
That's the internet though, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm very aware, like, do you know what I mean? I've been punched in the face. It's not impossible.
And you're like, I don't like that. You know what I mean?
But I don't run it to no one over nothing. I'm very correct about what I'm doing.
What would you say to the bird all this is initially over? After all this time?
I think I tried to give a fair warning, and I have read it back. It does sound quite crud, but what I have tried to explain is that's on you for life. I'm reminiscing about this moment today with you in like it's a funny thing that's happened to me. It's quite sad that that's like gonna be a forever reminder, half her arm, that like, oh, this guy, I hate him so much.
Yeah.
He
But you
told
know
me
what
to
it
fuck
is for
off.
me?
Do you know what I mean?
It was the TikTok was one thing. Running to the internet's crazy, yeah. It was the second TikTok and the third TikTok where I thought.
But she got millions and millions of views.
But that's why she kept doing it.
Of course, you would. Like Pavlovian conditioning, you feel like, but everyone, like at a base level, wants attention. They want like people to like them, and there's no better way than like help, like especially for a middle class blonde white girl to be like, help something. I've been wronged.
Do you think this all happens if she looks different?
Bro, 1,000,000%.
If she wasn't a small blonde white girl and she was like a moose from somewhere, or she was a geezer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's. But
If this was a big geezer, yeah, with a fucking bald nut or something, yeah, or whatever, yeah, this doesn't even make the internet.
no, I think she's privileged, and that's how this attitude is. And everyone else who's ever said anything bad, they're coming from a place of privilege as well.
They do back each other. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Oh, because me, I wouldn't have even said anything. Where I'm from, like, fuck it.
Bless you.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think it's all fucking. It's all just like.
And I think
if that's your biggest problem, it goes back to lack
it's
of
true.
experience.
If your
innit?
biggest problem is in life is you're moaning about
Someone you don't know has had someone rude to her.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Also, not understanding what a flash is nuts. No?
Yeah.
What's up?
Nah, it's old bird looking out for a balcony.
Thinking that you own something that is for everyone is nuts, and it also is very in brown with everything that we've just read.
But then see if someone got a tattoo off me and they said, like, can you draw something for me? But like just keep it for me,
Yeah.
and because it's special to me or because it's whatever. Yeah. If it's like a generic idea,
I've seen that dog a million times.
that's what I'm saying. If it's a generic idea and you want me to put my spin on it, and then I've got other people who are interested in that thing, like matter of fact, fucking shout out to Gabe in New York. Yeah, this was his flash. Yeah, I got it, and then he posted a picture of it, and then said to me like, I've had some interest for it, like, how do you feel about me tattooing it? I think you didn't even have to ask. That's you. It's not for me.
It's yours.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Like you've done it to me, sure. Like I own the one that's on my skin.
You don't own the tattoo.
But also, I'm not insecure about like fucking someone else out in the world has the same thing as me. So what?
What do you think about the price? People crying about the price. A lot of people crying about the price.
What? They're crying that she paid 3 bills, and then my response was to make them £30, and I tattooed that 1,000,000 times. Do you know how many times like on a petty one? Do you know what I mean? On a like, I'll deal with the internet in the way you lot understand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you'll all realise, everyone who's came and
Doesn't
got that
mean
thing
it.
for £30 don't give a fuck. And all that happened when that TikTok got millions and millions of views. I was getting a lot of traffic, like watching my stories and da-da-da.
I've got to say as well,
So I
cut you up
capitalised on
quickly.
it. Go on.
We picked the shitty ones because I love that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people saying, I came to follow you after this.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because you picked up your new account quite quick. Like, we just as many as I've read out that are shitty, there was as many saying like, I fuck with you, or that's not the experience I had and that. There was just as many of them. But the internet don't work like that. I like crud.
Yeah, but I've been doing like reviews and that. Do you know what I mean? I've been having like customers like messaging on the WhatsApp so I can put up their review in like, pardon me, in a reel and show like what other people's experiences are like.
I think people just don't like it because it's not conventional how you do it all.
Yeah,
They can't get their heads around it. But you all have to be the same and do it the same. Even having a WhatsApp line and shout me on this, we'll do this and that. People, they're not.
I'm doing it the way I know how to do things, innit?
Exactly.
I've got a spot, I've got my work, and I'm dishing out my line and getting shouts, and I'm doing it all independent. I don't owe no one nothing for nothing. It's
Yeah.
and to be honest,
That riles a lot of people up in itself.
yeah, what they want to
But
slice
it's-
of my thing.
But it's meant no that you don't do it the way that we've all had to do things.
But that's their fault. I done
Yeah.
it the way I knew how to do it.
Of course it's their fault, bruv.
Yeah.
All of this whole thing is a them problem. And I'm saying people can watch this and be like, this guy's just saying a lot because I'm genuinely your pal.
Yeah.
And you send me these things. I'm looking at the guy. I remember when it happened,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is fucking mad. And I'm just crying at it because I was sending you things that I was saying, look, I'm about to get cancelled for myself anyway. Remember? So it's like,
I do. Yeah.
bruv, it's just not the real world, is it? It's just not how it works, is it?
I think it is nice. Like I rate the internet. I like that it gives like a connection for people like I don't know, and there's a way to like meet and find things. But see how I use it. It all comes down to like how you learn how to use it. Yeah. If you think that you should have just a clean run, if everything you come across has to be banging, the algorithm's got to fucking provide you everything that you like and only what you like, you're delusional, because life is going to hurt a lot when bad things happen, sad things happen, death and fucking whatever. If you know like how life is, it's the same thing. If I see something that I don't like, I don't follow, I don't engage,
Doesn't
I
matter.
just move on. I can't even think of an example.
That's
of
another
something.
thing about all these is that not many of them people actually followed you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so before this, they didn't know who you was to even have a problem with you. It's great though. I do love it.
Yeah.
A lot. I
You want
do.
me to get cancelled again?
Nah, I don't need to get cancelled again.
Imagine this upsets people.
You know who's going to upset?
Who?
Jake Chells. Because that time, if I was a snitch, bro, you would get arrested, bro. Because then, how does it work then? So all of you's done exactly what you're outraged about. Well, you didn't, because what you are saying and what you're outraged about is nowhere near on a level of anything, bro, that you're saying.
Do you reckon
It's not how it works.
in future that catfishing will become illegal? So you can't hide behind a profile.
They'll always hide behind something. Always, bruv. They'll do it in real life. Do you ever think you've ever seen it in real life? High chance. Well, they wouldn't know until now, would they? Until the boat was out anyway.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting, because now they know what they look like. The one who wants to come to your house can come there now.
Yeah. Sweet. But then what? Like, what's the reality? Yeah. I might as well chat about it now that I'm chatting. But like, what's the reality of having my boat out? That what people that don't like me are gonna see me and do what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's
And
how it works.
if they do, well, I can hold my own. I can hold digs. I can hold whatever, and it's not gonna like.
No, they're going to send you a DM afterwards
But then what? Like,
and go, you're lucky. That's how it works. That's how this works.
what? I'm lucky they didn't.
Yep.
Do you know
if
what's
they
mad?
see
yeah?
you again, it's on.
Separate, slightly different from this. That documentary I watched, yeah, where there's some brer who's just fucking winding up a couple random birds across England, and just like saying, I know a secret, and he's getting all funny and that, and he terrorizing them for years in DMs, yeah, saying mad things, and then
So weird.
going to their followers and like finding who their dad is and message their dad and message their boss at work, message all these people. But the thing is, yeah, they engaged and kept on chatting to him. What's your secret? What do you know?
Do you think that's what makes these lot mad?
What, that I don't chat to none of them?
There is no boss to DM. There is no shop to.
And you don't get a reply from me either.
You don't get reply from
This
me.
is the closest they'll ever get.
There is nowhere to leave a review. There's nowhere, because they don't do it like you.
Yeah. But you know
Only
what,
thing
yeah?
they could do was that.
I learned very early, yeah, on a fucking, not on a name drop one, but that's who said it to me early doors. I tattooed ASAP Rocky, and I was getting a couple bad comments at the time, and got into a conversation with him about it, yeah. And he's telling me, I feel a bit stupid now because I'm complaining about I had 2 separate accounts chatting shit in my DMs and commenting on my posts and that, yeah? And I was fuming, like visibly fuming. My man's getting thousands and thousands of hates all the time. And I asked, and he's telling me, yeah, he looks at them, he sees YouTube comments, he sees DMs, he
Yeah.
sees all these things, but you can't buy into it. You can't like Do you know what I mean? If you start rating every comment that you get, like even if you put all your like,
You're gonna spend all your energy doing that.
but it goes the same for praise. If every time someone like,
Praise
if
you,
you looked at it like, oh, my post needs to get a certain amount of likes or my views on something or da da da,
It's gonna
and you
hinder you
attribute
from
that
just doing
back.
you.
But what I'm saying is, if you manage your expectations based on like, okay, if it's a success and people love it, if it gets over this amount, yeah, then you're putting weight into that thing, and then if someone says something bad or it doesn't get that amount of likes or views or something, you're going to be upset. But if you just fucking do things, fling them out,
Be outside and do you.
bruv, I know from early, someone did the mathematics for me, yeah? If I tattooed 5 people every single day for however long, I've already breached the amount of followers on my Instagram that I could ever tattoo in my life. So what's the followers mean? What you really want is if I put out like a sheet of designs and one person gets booked in and gets one of them tattoos, that's a success. For me, that's what I wanted to happen. Do you know what I mean? So then what do I care if it gets like some blue tick bears like it or share it on their fit? Do you know what I mean? It gets all funny.
You have
like
to
that.
do things to want to do them, innit? You can't do things for fucking... Otherwise it's just weird.
But that's what gives you the superpower. Like since me and you've been doing the Chertsey Court, I've enjoyed making content. So I can be like we just come from the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm out here doing all this. I ain't even had dinner. I'm gonna be fucking starving when I get in.
Because we said we don't care about no things.
No,
and that.
it's you
And
do
things
what
have
you
worked
enjoy.
out good like that as well.
I think with the tattoos, I enjoy it, so I can do it every day. I can draw it every
It's
day.
not a job.
Yeah, yeah. It's exciting times.
Yeah.
But now I spoke about food and going home. I want to go home. I wanna
Yeah,
wrap
let's
this up.
do it, bruv. Let's do it.
It's fucking 10 past 10.